Hi fellow reefers, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Eddie's of Eddie's Reef Aquaria. Today's video is the last video that I'm going to do for December, the update on my Eheim Aquastyle 9. Coming up the following year, the first quarter of the year, it will already be 3 years old. So as you must be aware, a tank that is already in this amount of time set up, it's already aged. What they call, when it comes to the water, is stabilized bacteria and so forth. So when it comes to, like, let's say the parameters on this fish tank, they're easy to be kept. There's no swings, no instability when it comes to the parameters. I mean, I'm talking about from pH, ammonia, nitrites, nitrates, magnesium, what else? Calcium, alkalinity. It's all stable. You know, as a matter of fact, I do a water change every 2 weeks. I just do like a little percentage, like about, I'd say like about 10% water change. And I feed my fish every other day, and they're doing fine. So let me stop talking and let me go ahead, and I'm going to give you a brief summary. I'm going to pan on each side, and I'll tell you more or less what's been going on with this tank. And before I start, I thought I'd let all of you know that I wish all of you a Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays, you and your family. And here we go to the video. Hold on 1 second. Okay, and here we have a full shot of the tank. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to zoom in, and I'll start to tell you what's been going on in the tank. Okay, here we are. I did a little zoom. Going from left to right. Okay, here, as you notice, I have the redactus mushrooms. They're not open completely because right now it's not even noon, and I have the lights that are set up. They start at 9 a.m. So they're starting to open, but usually it'll take all this area here. Then, unfortunately, the Eheim that I have there, it got some kind of disease, and I had to get rid of them. They actually died. What I did here is I went ahead, the Lobo, I had it a little here, so I just moved it to the center, and I kind of like, I'd say like I moved it around so it came like a different effect. Now back there, the Duncan was like over here, and my God, one day I noticed it was actually stinging. Either the Lobo was stinging it or the Duncan's was actually stinging the Lobo. So I had to like move it all the way to the back, and it's, matter of fact, it's doing better. Then here, of course, I have the Hollywood Stunner. It keeps growing and growing. This is one of the corals that I'm going to transfer to the Fusion 40. And now let's pan a little higher. Okay, now here, as you see, I have the, well, let me take it back. There you go. Okay, now here, of course, I have the leather coral. It keeps growing and growing and growing. And when I go to this side, I'm going to show you that, as I've mentioned before on the videos, it has attached to the glass, and it's taken a certain configuration. Then here, of course, you have a Ophelia frog span, which has grown and grown, and I'll also show you that when I go to that side shot. Back there, I'm going to give you a better shot of the candy cane. My Lord, they look like a huge brain. And then you have back there, of course, you have the finger letters. They keep growing. And back there, way back there, but I'll give you a better shot. You have the Monteporo red cap. That's another frag that I'm going to go ahead and transfer to the Fusion 40. But let me go to the side, and I'll give you a little more explanation detail of what's going on. Hold on. Okay, now here, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, this spot that you see here, that's the attachment of the actual glass. That's what I was talking about. And then it took like a little different configuration. So not only did it attach to the glass, but it attached to that live rock. Oh, by the way, these rocks are Fiji rocks. They're not Pucanis like the ones that I put on the Fusion 40. Then if we go up, that's what I was talking about, humongously. That's the candy canes, the trumpets, and they have grown exponentially. They do touch the leather, and the candy cane touch, but although they're from a different species of family, but honestly, they don't do anything. They don't sting each other. Nobody closes, so everything's fine. And here's a better shot of the trumpets, the candy cane. When it completely opens, it will take like another, I say like a half an hour, and they'll be all flourished and open. It actually goes all the way down, so it actually looks like a huge brain. And there I have my little friend, my conch snail, which I got at Worldwide Coral. I'm only about like 20 minutes from Worldwide Coral here, where I live in Orlando, Florida. This little rascal has been with me for quite a while, and he, as long as you have algae on the substrate or around the tank, he keeps eating and eating. As you've noticed, on these animals, they have like a trumpet, like a little mini elephant type trumpet, and it goes out and it scavenges. So he's doing great. And now let me go to the left side and show you, a different angle on the tank. Hold on. And here we have the monster Euphilia, the frog span. As I've mentioned before, you should see it when the lights go down and all the heads close. My lord, it's up to about, I think it's up to 10 heads. It's incredible the way that this frog span has grown, which is a signal that it's doing great, and it's healthy, and it keeps each head, it splits and splits and splits. And as you must be aware, the little clownfish that I have has hosted with this frog span, and it won't leave it. As a matter of fact, when the heads close, it will actually stay in the middle of the frog span. So the frog span is doing great. Okay, and let me take you back here. You see, as you notice, he'll be right around the frog span. Then back here, like I was saying, telling you, I have the Montiporo Capricornus red. This is a little frag that actually I had it glued on the back of the tank, but actually kept falling and falling. So I just set it on top of this bird nest that I have there, and it's been growing and growing. And what actually happened, it has attached a little bit minutely to the Monty Red cap that keeps growing up and up towards the surface. But that's, and then back here I have the finger leather coral. This is another shot on the side. It has like a little shoot that it was born, and then this one kept growing and growing. So here we are. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And right next to it, there's a little bell. Hit that also, and that's your notification. So if you have your devices enabled for notifications, every time I upload a video, which is usually once a week, you'll be the first ones to be notified that Eddie's Reef Aquaria uploaded a video. So I want to thank you very much and for watching this video. And like I always say at the end of all of my videos, happy reefing. Thank you. Bye-bye.